But I can tell you there actually is some interesting news on the horizon where Princess Cruises and Holland America are going to open up the lodges, and they're going to do so, which are they're owned by Carnival Corporation, and they're going to do what they could. They might, look, I would love to see them be able to get 100,000 people up to Alaska. So in planning, what are we going to do this summer? Europe may be off limits. The UK and the EU, are not allowing currently Americans to come for non-essential travel. So looking at, what can we do outdoors that's safe? Alaska still could be an option doing land tours. So instead of, going into Seattle or, going in and out of, Vancouver and Anchorage, people would fly into Anchorage and they have lodges. The Kenai Peninsula, for example, heading up to Denali and the Mount McKinley, lodge area, and then up to Fairbanks and home. And people can get 7, 10-night vacations up there. And it's absolutely spectacular. So there may be an opportunity to save part of Alaska this summer, but on the cruise side of it, with dealing with the CDC requirements with the short cruises, and being able to do the 60-day certifications and get the crew back, quarantine, it's a myriad of complex issues that it's going to take to get the ships back in order. And I just don't see 7-night cruises being able to take place by July or August.
Yeah,
so that's Alaska's history.
It's so interesting what you say about Alaska, because a lot of people, that is a destination for a lot of people in Florida who just want a real change of environment. So you're saying it's almost the way I understand it. It's like it's all the excursions and everything except the cruising part. You get there and you can still do all of these different things.
Yeah, a lot of people, when they do cruises, Ginger, in Alaska is 2 ways. You can do round trip Seattle, and that is only going to get you, along essentially it's the western coast of British Columbia. It's a very small sliver of land that where the cruise lines go, Juneau, Skagway, Ketchikan, and then you get to visit, glaciers like Glacier Bay, or Sawyer Glacier. But when you do if you really want to see the immenseness of Alaska, you actually have to do these tours, which are these 3 to 7 night excursions that are after or before the cruise, where you're actually in the heartland of Alaska. You're going from the Anchorage area, and then you're going up toward Fairbanks. And people don't realize how far, how big Alaska is.